Buckeye Film Breakdown, where we go over the 10 most interesting clips from the Buckeyes' most recent contest. With all the negatives from a poor defensive performance, it's easy to miss what the Buckeyes did well. Pete Warner has been getting consistently better every season. On this defensive possession, Indiana gets a hat on a hat for every blitzer, but the only problem is they can't stop Pete Warner. Watch him blow up the running back on this play and make a beautiful tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Winning one-on-one matchups is what makes Ohio State different from the rest of the conference. Jeff Teague maneuvers like a Chevy Suburban. He's smooth as hell going in a straight line, but not the best in tight spaces. He's big, fast, powerful, but doesn't possess any wiggle or shiftiness in and out of cuts. Against Indiana, the Buckeyes played to those advantages, using fewer zone blocking schemes with quick cuts and instead relying more on dives and powers where he could get north-south in a hurry. Watch Teague get rolling on this play and bust through the line like a muscled-up bowling ball. Another thing Ohio State did to improve their rushing attack is let Justin Fields loose. When things got really tight, they were even using him in powers and sweeps, something we haven't seen much of all season. On this play, however, they decided to actually read the defensive end, something they've been hesitant to do this year, instead allowing Fields to do a fake read while giving the ball to the running back on each play. Here, they read the end, they have one less person to block. When he crashes down, Justin Fields pulls it and picks up a huge gain. Although the run blocking was better, Ohio State had consistent issues picking up blitzers against Indiana. On back-to-back plays here, they allow someone to go through the line completely unaccounted for. I understand that this is a screen pass on the second play and the line's giving a quick block anyways, but someone still needs to put a chip on a guy blitzing A-cap. Miscommunications like this were pretty consistent against Indiana, and they were just one of the reasons the Buckeyes passing game struggled compared to the rest of the year. When teams are blitzing consistently, it's on the offense to adjust with screens, draws, misdirections, and other things to take advantage of the defense's aggressiveness. At the end of the first half, after hitting back-to-back chunk plays, it seemed like the Buckeyes figured this out and they had a plan for the second half. Unfortunately, they rarely use this screen game, and I'm not exactly sure why the Buckeyes didn't take advantage of Indiana's aggressiveness like they did at the end of the half here. Another issue was Justin Fields simply trying to do too much during this game. His first interception was a result of a bad throw and a poor read. Those happen. But interceptions 2 and 3 here were completely unexplainable. You can't try to make these plays, particularly when you're up big. These were very uncharacteristic mistakes from a player who has very few of them throughout his career. One thing that is very endearing about Justin Fields is his willingness to give up his body. He'll slide when he has to or when there's no reason to do anything other than that. But when he sees the first down or the goal line, he's ready to do whatever it takes to pick up the additional yardage. You do worry about him getting hurt, but at 6'3", 220 pounds, the concerns aren't quite as high. Garrett Wilson in the slot is a cheat code. Either you put your corner down in the box and risk getting run all over, or you put a safety on one of the best wide receivers in football. Against Indiana, the Buckeyes consistently got Wilson in favorable matchups and used it to their advantage, often. Here, they hit him with a simple seam route and get a huge play on the first offensive play of the game. The Buckeyes' secondary is failing on multiple fronts, and I know everyone wants to blame Marcus Hooker, and he wasn't good in this contest, but the problems run much deeper than that. 3rd and 7 here, and the Buckeyes can give up a short crossing route. Instead, Marcus Williamson overplays a route and gets torched horribly while Indiana picks up a first down. Let's end on a positive note. Jonathan Cooper, the once disappointing big-time recruit, has hit his stride. He had a PFF grade of 93.2 against Indiana and has an overall grade of 90.4 on the season. He only has 2 sacks, but has 17 pressures in just 4 games, and his hands have improved so much since he first arrived on campus. Watch him work as a technician on this play, and again, that's something that he did not have in his skill set when he first arrived on campus. His improvement is a huge testament to both Larry Johnson and, of course, his work ethic. That is everything for Buckeye Breakdown. Make sure to check us out on YouTube at Ohio vs. Everyone, where you can subscribe to get weekly breakdowns of the Buckeyes' performance.